chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. Sharna, you said we need a line dance to that intro. Yes, ma'am. Let's do it. It is catchy, isn't it? I see my little sis trending. I am so proud of you. OMG, keep up the great work. Thank you for being here, little sis. And also, I just set my notification for your live. I think Trending has a live coming up in another hour or so. But thank you. Yes, and if you guys don't know, Trending took the LSAT test, scored very well. And I'm just proud of her. I always said that was Trending's lane for me. She does such an awesome job when she's breaking down the legal issues and all of that. So keep up the great work. Hey, Simply. Hey, Philly girl, Veronica Monroe, Nikki's News, Aunt Debbie, Lil Dwan, my sis, a Pink Table Topics in the building. Shout out to the Cutie Mods, Linda Gamble. Shout out to each and every one of you for joining me. Cutie Crew, don't forget, we are meeting this evening for our members only live. We got a lot to discuss, y'all. It's a whole lot going on. Some of the things I can't even say in this here live. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys later on. I also put up a post, Cutie Crew. We will be watching 3 episodes of The Fall of Diddy, the last 3, this coming Friday on Patreon. Believe it is 8 p.m. Central. So you guys, for those of you that are not in my time zone, make sure to take a nap or something and come kick it with us. We're going to discuss that, and we're going to have our Let Loose Lounge this coming Friday as well, because Mel will be live Saturday, and I want to make sure that I'm there. All of us, let's make sure we support our girl. I don't know if she's going to be going live out of Cali or not, because I do believe that this live is also in conjunction with Goalie. And so join Mel on TikTok Live. Make sure you go over there first and register. It is Saturday. It starts at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Now, I'm going to try just to give me some lip oils. I'm going to try. I think I'm good. I don't know, child. I'll check my little cabinet and see. I got so much stuff. It's crazy. But make sure that you guys support Melody Cherie. I will be posting this again as far as a reminder for us on Friday. So if you are not registered, go to Melody Cherie 11 on TikTok. I just can't wait to see Mel's face, child. You know what I mean? I just cannot wait to see her face for all this shit these people been throwing out here. And, she just keeps on ticking. Yes, Jenny B. I have that I DM'd it to myself on Instagram. And I'm going to go ahead and open it up real quickly. We'll get into that. It's actually right here on my notes, but I didn't open it up. So thank you for that message regarding the economic blackout. So let me bring up the one that I had. I was going to share it on Instagram, but it wouldn't let me mute this music. And I'm like, well, what is this? So hold on, guys. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button for me on your way in. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this power hour. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, let me open the page up. Give me 1 second. And where is it? Here it goes. So I wanted to open the page because I had a couple messages showing. Let me share my screen. And hello to each and every one of you sisters or brothers that's joining me. Ash was gifted a Cutie Crew membership by Denise. Denise, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate you. And that's not the one I'm looking for, child. But Ash, welcome to the Cutie Crew. You'll be just on time for our members only tonight. Okay. I'm going to change my banner real quick, and I'm talking fast because I got a lot to talk about. And my last topic that I'm going to talk about is very serious. Very serious. Okay. So I will go ahead and throw up this copyright disclaimer. I will be sharing from several pages on Instagram. It is allowed under fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. All right, we're going to start here. As who was that just mentioned that? Shoot, child, Jenny B. Jenny B in the chat put the February 28th. It's a couple more dates, Jenny B. But February 28th is the economic blackout. So, just everything. February 28th, March 7th through the 14th. And I'll share this on my Instagram and YouTube community wall. March 7th through 14th, Amazon boycott. I got to make sure, child, because I got 2 orders coming from them today and 1 tomorrow. Nestle, March 21st through 28th, blackout. Walmart, April 7th through 14th. Economic blackout number 2, April 18th. And then General Mills on the 21st through the 28th, blackout. We already know when it comes to Target. I don't know if you guys have been blacking out when it comes to Target. I have. Philly girl, what? Hey, Philly girl, why you always wait until I'm live, child, to send me text messages? And if this is the one, I haven't even opened this up. Is this Collider? Collider. Yes, I already have this, Philly girl, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. But thank you, Philly girl, for life. I was saying, I don't know if you guys are blacking out Target as well, unless you are going in and supporting the Black artists, creators that are showcased for their Black History Month. So if you don't know, all of these companies have, I believe, just dropped their DEI campaigns. And you know what's really going on. So thank you again, Jenny B. And I'll post this. I will be supporting this. Absolutely. Okay. Next up, I was very, very happy to see this. Wendy Williams with her dad and her son. So happy to see this. Her father turned 94. And as you guys see in this post, that is Wendy and her dad. So she made it to Florida. Wendy had on her fishnet stockings, child, and her poom shorts. And, you know, she spoke out to TMZ last week and said that her son was horrible to her. You know, We listen and we don't judge. And it is a mother's love, to forgive her son. And it looks like she's done just that. So I was happy to see that, but I was unhappy to see this. They are saying that Wendy's freedom has been restricted after she got drunk at an assisted living facility. Now, my question about this, and I'm guilty of not looking into this a little bit further. I'm wondering if this came directly after she returned back from Florida or what. She was just in Florida. I just showed you guys. But now this. But they said that she had too much to drink while staying at her assisted living facility, resulting in her freedom being restricted. Now, how many of us have had one too many? We wasn't driving, child, like allegedly, Maurice Scott, allegedly was. How many of us have had one too many drinks at home where you live? I know I have. And you mean to tell me this grown woman, 60-year-old woman, can't have a couple drinks? I don't care if she got up standing and was swaying side to side or whatever the case may be. You're going to restrict her freedom because of that. So this is courtesy of the Jasmine brand, and they got it from the Daily Mail. And they said that this is what made me think that maybe they're talking about something in the past, because they said Wendy was initially housed in a unit that allowed her unrestricted freedom to come and go as she pleased. However, after allegedly ordering several alcoholic drinks and becoming noticeably intoxicated, she was moved to a memory care unit. So that initially housed, I don't know if you guys remember, even before Wendy left the Wendy show, she was staying in a rehab facility, and she was able to come and go back then. But anyway, I'm going to keep it short. Prayers going up to Wendy. Going up to Wendy. I'm hoping that they are talking about before, because we know that, and it was supposed to happen this week. If I'm not mistaken, the judge is supposed to hear the new claims today. So I will keep my eye out on that and may make a short video or something to let you guys know, because this judge is supposed to be possibly ending her conservatorship. Yeah, Royal. So I don't get it. This was a restaurant that was on site, I guess downstairs in the lobby or whatever. I heard that she was paying $14,000 a month to stay in this place, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. But she a grown ass woman. What's wrong with Brittany Janae? Hold on. Oh, Brittany Janae, I hope you feel better. She says she's in the bushes and she's not feeling so well. I hope you feel better, Brittany Janae. I really, really do. And we're praying for you. Speedy recovery, speedy recovery. But yeah, keep praying for Wendy. I don't like that at all. A couple other quick hot topics. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky was found not guilty yesterday, and I was so very happy to hear that, to watch that. I teared up just a bit because I did feel like that his ex-friend was on some BS. So for those that aren't aware, he was facing 24 years, and they offered him a plea deal initially where I believe he would have had to serve 30 days. And then I heard a second report that the plea, as long as he pled guilty, he wouldn't have had to serve any jail time, but he turned that plea down. Yes, little sis. Look, Trending said, yes, the ex-friend has so many holes in his story. The biggest hole for me, Trending, was the police on the scene of the alleged crime went to, do their investigation, look for shell casings and all of that. The Popos didn't find any shell casings, but the friend did. Now, how you find your own shell cases? Come on now. But anyway, I was one that said, damn, I probably would have took those 30 days. But ASAP stood on his principles, his morals, and he said absolutely not, which means he could have been sentenced to 24 years if he was found guilty. And take a look at his reaction. I loved it so much. Take a look.
Find the defendant.
Oh, shoot.
Raheem Mayers.
I'm going to play it again. I got my speaker all the way back here. All right, guys, hold on. I'm going to play that again because my speaker was all the way behind my keyboard. But he ran and jumped into his wife, Rihanna's arms. I love that. I love their love, okay? He's very overly protective of her. All of the above. They got 2 beautiful sons. But this reaction, what I do, child? Trying to move this doggone, hold on, keyboard. Shoot. Which one was it? It was this one. Okay. So I'm going to play it again.
We, the jury, in love entitled action, find the defendant, Raheem Mayers, not guilty.
That's what made me tear up. You know what, Jam? That's what people were saying yesterday. They was like, baby number 3 is on the way, child. But Rihanna made a post yesterday in her stories as well. And she said, the glory belongs to God and God alone. And she said she's thankful, humbled by his mercy. So congratulations, I guess I should say, to ASAP Rocky. Yes, DeSarah. I wish I would have had more time, but those court cases are while I'm working. But I wish we would have had more time to discuss while the case was going on. But I'm just so very happy. Yes, it was, Sharna. It was. Dr. Minnie, thank you so much, Dr. Minnie, for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Denise, thank you again for gifting a Cutie Crew membership. I believe that may be all. No, I got one more messy hot topic, and then we're gonna move on. But congrats, Marjorie Harvey, and she's catching a little flack. Steve Harvey's wife, she posted on Instagram today, saying, I guess she said something like, "Thank God that he protected these 2 families," and she showed Rihanna and ASAP and their 2 kids. And then she had a picture of Jay-Z, Beyonce, and their 3 kids. And you guys know that the case against Jay-Z was dismissed last week, for the alleged, well, it's not alleged anymore. He didn't do it. And Jay-Z did not settle with that attorney, and now he's suing him for $20 million. For the effect that it had on him, his career, his family. Blue Ivy's opening in, I believe that was the Lion King or something like that. But Marjorie is catching a little slack because there's a lot of people in her comment section that they don't feel like the verdicts or the, dropping the case with Jay-Z was wrong or ASAP's verdict was right. Everybody got their own opinions. It is what it is. But this last quick hot topic, when I tell you, people are sick of Dr. Hellishly and have been calling her out and on social media. Dr. Hellishly, and I'm gonna play it, went live on our YouTube channel. I didn't watch it on YouTube. But they got it on Instagram, everywhere. And I'm just gonna take us back a little bit. Dr. Heavenly is the one that introduced the Sweet Tea to the group. Dr. Heavenly is the one that reached out to Sweet Tea to come on Married to Medicine with a friend like Heavenly who needs enemies. Who needs enemies? So she's upset that on this past Sunday's episode of Married to Medicine, look at Millie over there saying, I wish she should shut up. Let me click Millie's click hard on that. Sweet Tea called Dr. Heavenly a big back biatch. And Heavenly Child went to her YouTube page with her saliva-filled mouth. Child, I don't know why Heavenly's mouth is so watery. She got to wipe her lips like constantly. That annoys me. But listen to, she going off on Sweet Tea. And she's body shaming her. Now, her and Carlos already body shamed her. They already said that she couldn't have kids or she had rotten eggs on the shelf or some shit like that. Heavenly is still up to it. Let's take a listen, child. Oh, she messy. Now, I'm going to say this before I push play. Heavenly said that when she grew up, you know, she was sheltered, very, very sheltered. She was staying in a one room, you know, when she was with her mom, and she didn't even have a window and all of that. Where'd she get all this ghetto-ness from? If she was locked in the house damn near, like I heard allegedly she was back then growing up, this behavior is embedded in heaven. It really is. Take a listen, though. She talking about Sweet Tea, child.
That was 32 hours of brick house. How dare you talk about me being a big bag when your big is big? Your arms is flat. Let me stop. I'm going too far. And your stomach, look. Girl, is that your stomach?
God don't like ugly because he made sure that Heavenly's mic, while she was saying all this, was going in and out. Let's continue real quick.
Is that your lip long bitch? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna do it.
You ain't sorry. Shut your messy ass up. Well, she talked about Sweet Tea's behind being flat. She talked about Sweet Tea's stomach. She talked about Sweet Tea's neck. And look, Heavenly, you don't have that same energy when you in folks' face. You just don't. We just recently saw you calling for security when it comes to Contessa. And I'm sorry. Sweet Tea probably will give Heavenly a run for her money. She's just so... She did Veronica Monroe. Let me put Veronica Monroe. Now, everybody remember Heavenly Child when she first hit the scene. And also those pictures of Heavenly. What does it say? Heavenly, baby, was huge. Remember when she went live at the gym and she had to get off early because she was getting ate up? Yes. She said she was a brick house, Brittany Jeanette. She said she was a brick house. She was a house. Now let me stop because I don't want to body shame. She was a house child, but I don't know about no brick house. I wish I would have had that picture for reference. But Heavenly was a good 500-600. Good 500-600 child. So yeah, you know, they tearing her up for the very reasons that I just mentioned. Heavenly, you brought Sweet Tea to this platform. You did that. And now you dogging this lady out like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's that on that. Like I said, I did not go over there and watch, and I don't plan on watching it. I don't even care. But yeah, Heavenly, you better be careful. Somebody gonna child. Let's not forget now, she tried to blame it on the millimeters calling her job and all of that. Girl, bye. The way you operate, it's no telling who called your place of business. She did have work done, Tawana. Yes. So So I can't watch her. Like I say, the wet mouth does something to me. It makes me want to barf. I don't know why she got to do that all the time. She's a dentist. I believe something may be wrong with her teeth. You think you would fix that? Her body is natural. I believe that as well, DeSarah. We're talking about Heavenly that had work. A mess. A mess. But let's go ahead and get into why we are here as well. Thank you guys for joining me for the Hot Topics portion. Also, I saw somebody putting I may have to go to California in maybe a week or two, but I saw a lady putting holy oil on a plane, and if I gotta hop on a plane, I could drive, but I don't know if I want to. There was another plane crash, actually two this week thus far. This morning, 2 people unalived in Arizona, plane crash, and then that Delta that flipped over on landing in Toronto, Canada, this week. It's scary. It's scary. So we'll talk more about all of that. Cutie crew, don't forget we're meeting up tonight. We're going to talk about everything. But in my title, I have surviving Carlos King's shows on OWN. And there's been some allegedly unaliving threats just recently on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not sure if well, we do know this. Look at me, child. Danya, child, you got me working while I'm working. Hold on. Members only tonight is at 7:30 Central. 7:30 Central Standard Time. So I see you then, sis. But we know that Marquez came out here and said that allegedly there was a pow pulled at Martell's Inez wine launch party. That was the season finale that year. Trish, Ken, and Marquez wasn't even on the show, but they were there. And he claimed that Ken pulled a pow on him, allegedly. Then we know a couple weeks ago, it came out that allegedly Ken and Marquez almost came to blows while they were filming, this season that won't see the time of day, if you ask me. Allegedly, and I'm not going to put these on the screen, but I'm going to read you guys some text messages. Shout out to Diana Rose and Empress Radio. I saw it on Empress's channel this morning. I went back to Diana's page because I was like, oh, let me watch the full video, but I couldn't tell which one it was in based off of her titles. But I am going to read you guys these alleged text messages from Mr. Marquez. Everything that I'm discussing are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged. This is not entertaining at all. And if Marquez said this, you are low down and you wrong. You are wrong. So let me read it. It starts off with Marquez sending Trish a text message. And in the text message, Marquez said, "You lame ass F and F you for life." I guess he was trying to say, I was going to give you half, F you for real. I'll give X, which is the son, half, and y'all can work out. F you for life. Trish responded, "That was weird since you made it a custody battle. I'm glad you sent this. I will use this as well." Next message. He said, "F you and everything you stand for. You lame SF and you don't care about our children for real. And when it's all said and done, you will lose. F you for life. We ain't even got we ain't even got to where it's going. So, that is like fair exchange. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He goes on to say, you lame arse biatch, you gonna be the one left holding the bag. Hold on. He goes on to say, now let us remember that Marquez always have said how emotional he is. This little bit more than emotional. Well, ham sandwich, they'll have to go through whatever. It's out here now. But they not on my screen. But anyway, he goes on to say, I hate you so much, it's crazy. I'd take you out if I could. So I'm going to stop right there before I continue. Just because I dislike Trish, just because I think Trish is a liar, just because we all think that Trish went over to Martell and Mel's marital home and dropped it like it was hot a couple times, dropped it low and spread it wide. I ain't never about to put up or agree with this under no circumstances. But he said, you gonna be sorry, biatch, when he leave you and your kids hate you. I hope it was worth it, 304. He said, you gonna lose at the end of the day. You're unalive to me for life. LOL. Then he goes on to say, I hate you so much, and I hope you understand you're gonna regret this and your kids will hate you. You sorry arse biatch. F you for life. Die slow like your mom, dad, and sis. I wouldn't care why he sent it, Veronica Monroe. You don't tell nobody die slow like your mom, dad, and sis. No, ma'am. She said, hey, shit, that don't even hurt me anymore. They gone, homie. But she said, in the event I do, I'll be sure to say hi to your dad's waste of life. That's if he's not burning twice. So she was low right there. Because see, they are talking about people that are no longer here. He said, don't worry. I'll say hi to your mom, sis, and dad on the way to HE double hockey sticks. I'm sure they miss you more than I do. You're going to lose. And hold on. When it's all said and done, and I'm going to still give you grace. Now this is really why I'm here. We can all die together on TV if you really want to take it there. Just stop and listen. I'm going to read that part again. We can all unalive together on TV if you really want to take it there. For me, and I'm going to continue, it's a couple more. That's beyond, all of this is crazy. But now, you're talking about you wouldn't care if all of y'all were unalive on TV. Meaning for me, my thoughts only, could you be possibly thinking about doing something on the set of Love in Mary Huntsville? Now, we got more when it comes to the actions of people that's been on Carlos's show. But to even type that and say that is crazy to me. It really, really is. All of it. He goes on to say, Lamh, arse, biatch, gonna be left holding the bag. Guess you don't care about all the 304s he effing. Talking about Ken. Guess you don't care about all the 304s he effing. And she said, if he is, he's Houdini, baby, because we are together 24/7, literally all day. He said, you gonna be sorry when it's all said and done. Trust me. She said, I'm not worried. I promise. My faith is through the roof. I was trying to be nice, but okie dokie. He responds back by saying, I hate you so much. Don't come to my funeral. He said, I hope you unalive like your sister, alone and miserable. Okay. Disturbing. Again, everything is alleged. I'm reading what's out here on these social media streets. These are real messages, real text messages. And wow, is all I can say. Now, do I think that, again, all alleged, but do I think that Carlos King will ever make okay, Angela, well, if you're not, sis, meet me in members only tonight. All right. Will Carlos King take this serious? We've seen someone that has acted irrationally for years, someone that's been a threat, in my opinion, for years. Martell Holt, no decision made, none. This show needs to be off the damn air. It really, really does. This is what you are going to try to build stories on. Even the alleged, somebody a couple people sent me over the weekend about, and I saw the person's Instagram page, the alleged cameraman that's been convicted of DV filming these people. What type of operation is really, really going on? We know that Winner, shout out to Winner. I was in her bushes yesterday while she was live. We know Winner went through a whole lot when it comes to verbal ABUs. And she said that somebody somebody recorded the full exchange of when she was being berated on that reunion by all of the men. And we already know what Mel has gone through. We already know what Mel has gone through when it comes to Martell. When it comes to this BS that Destiny tried to throw out there. When will enough be enough? Honestly. Now, Carlos went live the other day. I mean, not live, but you guys know Carlos was on Twitter, big up in himself. And he couldn't even survive over there. We talking about surviving Carlos King. We talking about the cast members surviving his shows from damn near every show. Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collective. Don't forget that allegedly pow-pows and threats was made on Bell Collective when Cliff and Glenn got into it with Akeisha's husband and all of that. When will enough be enough? Like, seriously. Is OWN and Carlos waiting for something to happen? Those alleged messages that not ever see the light of day on any show. And I don't know if Carlos is rubbing his hand like Birdman or what, but I would love for Marquez to come out here and talk about this. That's what I look for me. Things like this aren't fake storylines, because storylines like this should never see the time of day. It should be taken serious. Authorities should get involved. Because see, I would have took those right down there to the popos or to my brothers or somebody. So I don't take even Trish's post that she made last week about being verbally abused and all of that. I don't take that as a storyline, because if she was talking about Ken and that, that's not no storyline. You saying this man is an AB user. Now, could it be that she was talking about Marquez? There is no room for this in reality TV. When I just read my banner and I said everything discussed by the host and blah, blah, blah is for entertainment purposes only, this is not entertainment. By the grace of God, Mel made it through. Martell jumping at Jay Taylor on set. Other producers on the other show that Mel was on, Behind Every Man, lunging at Miss Van. Does this man, Carlos King, really want to see something bad happen to these people? When do you pull the plug? When do you pull the plug? Thank goodness Mel pulled her own damn plug from this mess. Yes, sis, all three of them are damaged and need to be off of reality TV. Not only need to be off of, shouldn't have never been on. Because I can guarantee you, if Marquez came out and said that a pow was pulled on him at Martell's wine lounge party, the producers knew that. He told them that. They decided to proceed anyway. This is not cute to me. So I still stand on, if this show see the light of day going forward, I'm not covering any episodes, giving commentary, recaps, none of that. But serious things like this should be addressed. I don't care how much anybody dislike Trish or maybe Ken, or, maybe some dislike Marquez and like the others. This should not be tolerated at all. At all. Some things you just don't say. I don't care how emotional you are. I don't care how upset you are. Some things, because this could land you in jail. Like, for real. It really, really could. So it's like, damn, the level. Why do I have this on the screen? Child, I ain't mean to click that one. The level that this show is at now is unreal. It is unreal. Because we had a little drama, season 1, season 2, all of that, the bougie comments, the you want my marriage to end, Mel and Martell's issues and all of that. None of that then was ever like it is now. None of it. And they need to go ahead and remove this ish. They need to remove this show ASAP. Carlos not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's giving himself the credit for the ratings and everything. Like, you don't have talent that's performing. How you giving yourself the credit for the ratings? It's crazy. I don't know, Ronia, but it's serious. And as for me, I would have went straight to my brothers of the popos. We ain't ever about to play like that. So, do I believe it? Yes. Do I believe that Marquez sent it? Yes, I do. My opinions only. My opinions only. And also, shoot, I forgot what Facebook group it was in, but you can see the red receipts. You can see the name blurred out at the top of who sent what and all of that. You know what I mean? Um, exactly, Ladon. Exactly. So that's what I mean. This been I have surviving Carlos King shows for a reason in my title. Is multiple shows. But absolutely, we saw Martell Holt throughout the whole season last year, even when he was convicted. I don't care if he pled or not. If he pled guilty, that means guilty. Martell taped the whole damn season. No repercussions at all. And LaDon said this the same show who let a man threaten revenge P, and Mel was still forced to work with her soul and text ain't nothing. Child, I don't know about that last part now. LaDon, I believe you said Mel was still forced to work with Martell. So a text ain't gonna do nothing when it comes to Carlos King. Yeah. Yeah. But when it comes to, and I have never been one that just have set my mind out to ruin anybody. Even when it comes to the cast members, you guys know I've always said, look, I ain't trying to ruin these folks. I ain't trying to ruin their businesses. I don't believe in looking up stuff and reporting people. I don't do that. But when it comes to this, when it comes to everything that we've seen Mel suffer through for years, yeah, something needs to be done. They gave her no option but to quit. And Carlos was getting lower and lower. Thank you, Rose. Lower and lower. We saw that with the grooming shit. So it's crazy. I got 10 minutes. I can drop the link if anybody want to come up these last 10 minutes and give me your thoughts. Aunt Debbie, if you still here, call me after I'm live. We need to get you an overlay uploaded to your StreamYard. If you want to come up, 2 minutes possibly, and give me your thoughts real quick. Hey, Hirsch. Hey. No, I'm not supporting none of them regardless, because I think that, look, Trish even said in this message that she'll see his daddy on her way or whatever. I'm not supporting any of them. But when it comes to issues like this, yes, I'm going to speak about it. So, no, there is no support. You won't see me over there in Trisha's comment, ooh, I'm so sorry, no, this or that. No, sometimes I could, not sometimes, I've always been able to separate, you know what I mean, real shit where a lot of us have been affected by shit like this in real life versus the show. And this needs to end. Love and Marriage DC, if you ask me, need to end. You know. Shout out again to Winner. Winner was saying that she believes that the network most likely is trying to do everything in their power to get Mel back. Mel, don't you go back to that ish. Please don't. But we got about 9 minutes now. LaDawn is here. And Philly Girl. LaDawn, 2 minutes, sis. What's your thoughts?
We having members only, right, tonight?
Yes, ma'am. So we can
Okay, so
we'll
we gotta talk deep because we're gonna have a debate.
okay.
I feel because I've been in certain situations, especially with my custody with my kids, um, and sometimes I've said things out my mouth to my baby daddy because I seen how he was turning my kids against me and being evil and hateful. And I probably said things I shouldn't have said neither. But when it comes to my kids, sometimes, no, I don't think. Yeah, I do lose control. Yeah, I'm not calculating. I'm just saying any old thing because I'm angry. So I just want to say it's not about, because I do support women, but I only support women when I feel like they right, not just because they got boobs in the butt. Okay. I've been around a lot of different types of women, like all of us, And there are some women that poke, 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 and push, push, push until you snap. And I got to hear a little more before I really say that he's fully wrong, because yeah, somebody will take you there. And if only you can say it and not really put your hands on them, I'd rather you say some things than put your hands on them. But people will push you. People will push you. And from what I see of Trish, she's a liar, manipulator, and she's a gaslighter. So I see her pushing and pushing and pushing somebody's buttons that make them want to snap.
Okay,
So
sis.
I'm not seeing her right now.
Okay, we'll definitely debate this out tonight. But yeah, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. You know, hurt me other ways. Look, I ain't give a damn about him calling her 304 or him calling her biatches or whatever the case may be. You know, a lot of women have gone through that, and that's still wrong. But the part of saying unalive slow biatch, something about a mama, daddy, and sister, and all of that, that's wrong. I would never let anybody take me there, ever. But we'll talk about it tonight. I got to move on. We got a couple more minutes, and we got 3 more people to get to. Next up, Philly Girl for Life. 2 minutes, sis.
Hey, Chit Chat. Again, sorry for interrupting you while you're on live.
No problem, sis.
I won't do it again.
No,
you know,
say that. Sorry if I made
No, won't send you text because I don't want to get you off your. I know you're looking at like 100 of devices. So anyway, you know, this is just a sad situation all the way around, and you know, we've all said and done things in the heat of anger. What concerns me, I guess, most is that why would Trish make this public? This is between them. And so to even publicize this for the benefit of hurting or changing one's opinion of him, neither of them look good. These two people are in pain. They were in pain when they came to the show, and it is merely escalated with all the outside noise. They need to take this offline. In my opinion, they need to leave this show so that if they don't care enough about healing themselves, then get off this dang show for the benefit of your children. Yeah. Because they're old enough to see this going back and forth. They said their friends are probably, girl, what is going on with your parents? Or dude, what is happening with your mom and dad? They tripping. They don't need to see and hear this.
Yeah.
And so we don't know. Is she and Ken together? Are they all doing this for the benefit of having a storyline?
Facts.
God bless us. God help us. If this is all for the benefit of the storyline. Because who wants to see this on television? Not me. It's just absolutely appalling. So, I mean, certainly we can go into it more later tonight. So thanks for letting me come up. I'll talk to you tonight. But this to me is just heartbreaking. There's nothing redeemable about this at all.
I gotta stop you, Philly Girl. You are absolutely right. I wrote down what you LaDawn said, and I wrote down what you said. We will continue this tonight at 7:30 Central. Good points. Why would a lot of times, real quickly, DV, and I'm not saying Trish is or isn't. Again, this is all alleged. A lot of times they reach out publicly to make people aware. You know, so even for me, the reach out is not my problem. It's the words of both. But his was just a little more low down, you know, allegedly. But thank you, Philly Girl. I'll see you in a couple hours, and no problem, sis. But it does throw me out. I got a strict agenda, so that's why I mentioned it. But you cool. Next up, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, 2 minutes.
Hey, ladies, how you doing, Chit Chat?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I think I need to remove the show because Carlos King don't have enough sense. You know, he don't care what happened to these people. Look at them. If this is for a storyline, how low will you go? You know, somebody could get hurt. And all them people, they never should have been on the show. They don't need to be on no show. They need to be in a psychiatric hospital getting some help. All 3 of them. This is ridiculous. And the show is on. So why bring all this out? You know, everybody on there, now, well, Septish and Kimmy, because they don't know, I guess they don't know they're being abused. Here go Destiny, somebody abused. Now this one said both men abused her. Golly, what's next?
What's really going on?
I'm scared. Seriously. Instead of talking about the social media, you need to be down there getting you some help and filing some charges if it's that serious, if it's real.
I
Do
agree.
something about it and get off social media. Protect yourself. Protect your children.
Excellent points on Debbie. Totally agree. Get some help, file charges, and get off of TV. No show, none, unless it is one of really assisting with resources and counseling and that type of show, handling this. Eon, Fix My Life or things like that. But as far as a reality-based entertainment show, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Cancel this damn show ASAP. I gotta get to Hirsch. Hey Hirsch, you off work?
Just for a little while, I'm about to get dressed for work. But
Oh, okay. Okay, you be working in the
but I
evening. Two
wanted to
minutes.
rush up here and say, yeah, I wanted to rush up here and say this. Look, this is not entertaining for me. I've been through similar situations where it gets low in conversations where we talking about their relatives, and then the next thing you know, hands and feet are being put on each other. This is not nothing to play with. This is nothing to be entertained by. This is absolutely disgusting, and I don't understand why Carlos think this is the way to go. He already see that this is have lost him employees, and people have been already threat on set, already been attacked on set, and he not going to stop until somebody is seriously put in the slammer or 6 feet under. And this is just disgusting and very disgusting to be like this on Black History Month between black men and women. This should never been this should have never been public at all. Both parties are wrong,
Mm-hmm.
both. But as a man, he is unstable. I don't care that you don't like Trish. I don't care that
Right,
we don't like Trish at all. As a man, he needs to be a man and he knows how to walk away when it's getting too dark and too low. That is the mother of your children. And this is not something that, you know what? I'll just wait till at the end because they both pissing me off. They
right.
both piss me off. And that's just it.
Hershey, say it, say it, say it. I agree with you. Look, for me, the expectations when it comes to leading a family, whether you are still married or not, will always be high. The Cutie Crew, no, I've discussed my mom divorcing my dad after 27 years, and my daddy would have knocked the Negroes clean out after they divorced for disrespect or anything. This is not entertainment. This is not cute. And I will always hold a man to a higher standard because, when it comes to Marquez and Trish is at fault as well. If you're not a member, you guys need to go ahead and join because we're going to get into this tonight. But when it comes to Marquez, it's a lot of excuses. And he's admitted that he's emotional and have issues and all of that. And this type of message, these messages, aren't the first that we've seen like this. When they first hit the scene, it was messages going around. Look, you already left the family, and no matter what, she's moved on, got a man. He said that he's dating. Even when it comes to seeing your kids, it's 52 weeks in a year. And I wouldn't give a damn if you have to come every other weekend. He should be there for the shit that's important. Forget Ken maybe sleeping around or this or that and all of that. But my main purpose of this was, hold on, guys. Of this is just showing the toxicity that's been allowed, and there will always be, because let's make no mistake about it. When it comes to Martell Holt and the traits that he's shown over the years, we know how that could have turned out. We know we've seen him unstable. And as I mentioned, Carlos just pat on the hand. Yes, I'm renewing your contract. Yes, yes, yes. And now you're gonna start it with this shit. These people got contracts out here operating like this. It is not Love and Marriage Huntsville's job to be Trish's therapist. So, I'm going to take you all on my journey. No, take your journey to a therapist. And like Aunt Debbie said, take Marquez to court if he's sending things like this. So I think it's more messages between the both of them. And there is no me running to her side. Oh my God, I'm so sorry you going through this, and I'm gonna support you on this show and all of that. No, because game recognize game. But this is absolutely as low as you can go.
Wrong.
It really is low as you can go. So Hershey.
And I see that some people wanted to say that, oh, well, Ken attacked him and all like that. That's between two men. Still at the same time, get that, have that energy for him. Have that energy for the man who attacked you, not the mother of your kids. Yeah, I feel like she set him up. She's a setup. She's a liar. She's all of those things. Yet and still, he needs to know, as a man, you know how to walk off from a woman. Give that energy to a man, the one that you had the altercation with. Period. I don't care. I really don't care. This is something serious to me. It's just to me, and I just think they need to cancel the show.
Yeah. Yeah, and Hershey, please join us tonight if you can. This is very serious, and I'm not going to ever try to force any of you guys to do anything that you don't want to do. But if you can just possibly focus on the issue versus the people, then that could be a start. And I've always been able to do that. You can remove the names. We can remove Marquez. We can remove Trish. We can remove Ken. If this was 3 other people conducting themselves in this manner, I would feel the same. So it's a heavy, heavy topic. This has always been a heavy, heavy ass show because of this man right here. He don't care. He don't care at all. And do I think that he will proceed if given an opportunity? Yes. But it is up to the public, it's up to the Black women, it's up to his audience to try to do something to make a change. Separate the bias. There you go, Yazzie. You guys know yesterday I was saying biasness when I was talking about Destiny's crazy ass friend Dion. And I was like, is that a word? Well, it is. Somebody in my comment section said, look, if Wanda could tear up the damn language, well, we don't care if biasness is not a word. I looked it up, child. It's a word. But we will continue. We will continue. Shout out to the Prince of Peace for stopping through. What up, bro? We'll continue this tonight. Let Loose Lounge. If you are a Cutie crew member, join me tonight at 7:30 Central. This may take top priority because I want to hear more from each of you guys, more from LaDawn, because look, we have to stop normalizing dysfunction. Stop normalizing, even if you do feel like, yeah, I done said some shit. Was it really right?
Yes.
No. We'll talk about it tonight because I gotta go. I'm working. No, you don't ever have to stoop that low. My mouth is lethal. Do you hear me? I could cut your ass down without saying anything like that. Promise you. Been there, done that 1,001 times. You don't have to stoop as low. Karma is real. So no, I ain't gonna say I hope you go with your meet your mom and your daddy there, because God could say, well, guess what? I'm gonna let you meet yours. I'm gonna let you meet your great grandmama. It ain't never that serious. So Trish and Marquez both said something about their loved ones that's passed on. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But I appreciate you guys. I am so sorry. We had over 1K watching. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you did not hit the like button, please hit that like button on your way out. I missed everybody's comments. Everybody. And I am so sorry. Drop down in my comment section on the video. And backstage, LaDawn. Well, I don't know, child, what you're saying back there. But drop down in the comment section of the video. Let me know your thoughts. I missed a lot. Be careful with your wording if you do drop down in the comment section, because YouTube will still flag certain words. But let me know your thoughts on this. Please. And you guys did. I'll go back and look at the replay later on tonight. And but I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to acknowledge your messages. Aunt Debbie called me Philly girl for life. Love you, sis. No big deal. Lil Dawn, I love you. Thank you for coming up here, as well as Hershey. Shout out to the Cutie crew. Shout out to my Cutie mods. And shout out to each and every one of you cuties that joined me for this power hour. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.